Alright, birthday Howard, birthday I was shy, call like Howard, birthday I was shy, birthday I was Kagadash, the Monitor, the Pop the Great Will to Ruel, sincere citation, the Ox, the Foot of the Truth, the Hawk, the 400 of the Earth, to the Fear of Power, Howard, birthday I was shy, that's the Hope Wallet, who want to call God, his name Howard, who want to call Jesus Christ, name I was shy, but he really like the constituents still called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, those are like the Tunic, basketball, tribe of Israel, due to the gathering among the nations, got the 400 of the Earth. This is my hard call for the Great Milestone, Los Angeles camp. The background of the lesson, I'm not Don will be edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Shal Shai, Bashal Kakadash, which is the Holy Spirit. I'm going to do a quick video now, because this basically last week, being that Sunday, past week, had these airplanes flying around jet and stuff because they were getting ready for the air show for yesterday and today. Right, where I live at out here in Southern California. The air show is basically in between, it's in the middle of where I work and live at. So, really jets and stuff, they doing their maneuver and all that stuff and whatnot. Just have been thinking about how, nothing compared to the chariot of the Lord. All right, nothing. Yeah, it may look cute, may look cool. How the airplane able to, maneuver in the sky and stuff. But ain't nothing. All right, I didn't record on my phone, but his Instagram page has some picture and a video uploaded. I believe these are the Thunderbird group. All right, these people get super excited about these airplanes and stuff. But they don't know. All right, they think this the best thing going. All right, which is not. Okay. The, all right, it could be like the movie Independence Day. I don't want to play no videos. They had like all the helicopters and airplanes, confronting this chip. They did that. They had all those jets, trying to confront the chariot, and it was all, they got destroyed. All right, Esau even knows that they can't match up against the chariot of the Lord. They know it. All right, they know they can't stand a chance. But they put up these movies like Independence Day, and they miraculously hijacked a chariot, and what they did it, put a virus or whatever, put a bomb on it to blow up the so-called mothership. That ain't gonna happen in real life. All right, you ain't gonna be able to catch or hijack a chariot. Okay, but let's go back to this. Do these people really believe that the United States Air Force and the Army, the Marine, Navy, their planes are the best things going? That is not. All right, Isaiah 31. And one, woe to them with the destruction that go down to Egypt for help. Egypt talk about America. That they on horses and trust and chariot, because there are many, and their horsemen that represent, the military vehicles, the equipment, their planes, and all that. And the horsemen represent what? The rider, the one that, like the pilot, all right, the guy that drive the tank and stuff, all right. The power that Esau Edom has, all right, it's all carnal, okay, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh Shah. So then you consider, all right, and then you know about the chariot of the Lord, all right, because they're being lied to, all right, and being told that these are aliens, and, but they're actually the angels, okay? They're angels that are riding these chariots, all right? With they call UAP, all right, or UFO, or IFO, well, that's the Bible, all right, not that. But verse 3, he would have jumped down to verse 3. Now the Egyptians, which represent the Americans, are men and not God. And they're not power. All right. And their horses, all right, they're tank, they're jet, flesh, and not spirit. All right. The chariot, they are spirit. All right. Unmatched power, energy that Esau Edom can begin to battle. All right. That's why you have these fighter jets. The people that watch these videos of these so-called UAPs, they defy the law of gravity. All right. They able to make a sharp turn, a 90-degree turn in seconds. All right. Cause these jets, like a fighter jet, they go up to like 600 miles per hour. That's pretty fast, to the human eye. On a carnal look, like, damn, that's fast. But when you think of, let's Google it. The AI overview on the Google search. UAP have been reported to exhibit a wide range of speed from hypersonic to potentially beyond what is currently achievable with known technology. No report describe UAP moving at speed far exceeding even Mach 2, 2.3 Mach. Others describe them as capable of instantaneous directional changes and even almost teleportation. Some report mentioned UAP moving at the speed equivalent to commercial aircraft. All right, 158, 850 kilometers. All right, per minute. Other observations just much higher velocity. All right. We gotta look at what is match one. Match one represents the speed of down. All right, so they say these UAP is let's see, it's way faster than speed of down. Yeah, Mach 2 represents a speed that is twice the speed of sound. Mach 2 is approximately 1,534 miles per hour. You can't even begin to fathom how fast that's moving. This means an object traveling at Mach 2 is moving at twice the speed at which sound waves travel through the air. That's wow, but we can't fathom that, all right? That's why there's no match against the chariot of the Lord. Okay? And they can disappear and reappear. Alright? On top of that. Esau can't stand a chance. Isaiah 31 and 3, now the Egyptians are men and not God, power, and their horses flesh and not spirit. And the Lord Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fall together. Right, because we're going to the war of heaven. Spoken of in Revelation. Revelation 12 and 7. And there was war in heaven. We talk about the atmosphere that you see. Alright. Michael was one of the archangels, and his angels, that they all gonna come in chariot, fought against the dragons. They represent the name of the EU. We thought Edom. Alright, America. And the dragon fought in his angel. Alright. And who the dragon angel? The fighter jet. Right, helicopter. And prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. See, it's going to just be an easy sweep of destruction. See that? Then when you go to 2nd Ezra chapter 13, right? Oh, man. I think it is 13. And 2, and lo, there rose a wind from the sea that it moved all the way thereof. And beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with 1,000 of heaven, which are the angels. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were things under him. And wherever the voice went out of his mouth, which represents the laser, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth spelleth where it spelleth the fire. And after this, I beheld, and lo, there were gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of heaven to do that the man that came out of the sea. Right, Armageddon, where we get to the team about the truth. All right, the Armageddon means Habagon. All right, that represent all the nation's armies. But I beheld, and it's going to be in the midst of World War III. But I beheld, and lo, he had grazed himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. But I would have thinned the region or place where out the hill was graven. That's not right. That's how massive it was. There was no end to it. All right. It was a massive ship. But I would have thinned the regions or place where out the hill was graven. I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to do him were sore afraid and yet dirt fight. Right, it's gonna be like this movie Independence Day. All right, minus them hijacking. All right, so they're gonna be getting destroyed. See, because look at the word dirt. It said, and yet they were afraid to fight, but yet dirt fight. Be braver than challenge. All right, the Lord gonna put the spirit on them to fight him. All right, the Lord like to show His power. Yeah, verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lift up his hand, nor held his sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, and it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lip a flaming breath. Out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempest. And that's represent the lasers, just like the, right, just like the movie Independence Day. All right, the mouth opened up. And a laser beam of laser came down, destroying the building. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, flaming breath, and a great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude, which were prepared to fight, and burnt them up, every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. Right, that's part of this prophecy to take place. All right, Revelation 12 and 8 again, and prevail not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. All right, because they're all going to be destroyed. All right, the angel in the heavens was the fighter jet, and also the man on the ground. They're all going to be destroyed. All right, in an instant. All right, easy work, easy work. But that's y'all.